Hi, my name is Joseph, and today I want to talk to you about poker books. If you want to make an extra income from poker, you have to know very well how to play poker. I do an extra income, or some look at it as a profession. I don't, because I have a different profession. I'm a chartered accountant. Anyway, let me review with you some books. I used to read a lot of those books, and some of them are good, some of them are rubbish. So let me speak to you about every book. As you see, I have quite a lot of books on poker. I will I will talk to you about each one at a time. So let's talk about the rubbish books that I don't think you should buy first. The first book is called Power Hold'em Strategy by Daniel Negburenu. This book, it's on Amazon. I don't recommend you to buy this book because there is a lot of information inside, but not information there is in other books that are much better. There is here 6 people that talked about their strategy. One of them is Daniel Negreanu. He's one of the best poker players in the world, but 4 of them are just a waste of time to read. It's quite a long book. It's 520 pages, and I think most of the pages are not worth even looking at. So this one, just don't buy it. There is Texas Hold'em for Dummies. It's all the books like for dummies. The books of this company are quite a rubbish. You read this book and you feel at the end that you didn't get really nothing worth it from it. So this one also I don't think you should buy. There is these 2 books, Winning Poker Tournament, One Hand at a Time. There is 2 editions, one a green, one a blue. It's about 3 guys that speaks about all kind of hands, all kind of positions, and all kind of stacker rates. I don't think it's worth it reading it because there is a lot of information inside, but not like the best quality information, and most of the information you can find in other books. So also these 2 I don't think you should buy. There is this 4 books of David Skalansky. I bought 4 books. Also, he's very good writer, very valuable information, but it's also not the best information you can get out there. There is some books you'll get better information, and also I don't like how he writes. Like, it's not so interesting to read his books. So anyway, those 4 books, it's called one Inside the Poker Mind, the Theory of Poker, Small Stack Hold'em, and Hold'em Poker for Advanced Player. All those 4 books I don't recommend you to read or buy. And now I'm going to talk to you about the kind of books I think you should buy. So there is Guy Harrington, Dan Harrington. He won a few times the Theory of Poker. He's one of the greatest poker players in the world. He has 3 books, one after the other edition. The first book, it talks to you about the basic, like if you just play in your neighborhood poker, or you don't have any knowledge or when to bet, when to quit. So he gives you quite a lot of information, very valuable. He talks to you about like if you're in first position, last position, what kind of stack you have, against which player you are playing. It's very recommended book. I recommend you to buy it. It's called Harrington on Hold'em, Volume 1, Strategy Play. He has also the second and the third one. Speak to you about also very valuable information. Speak to you about also Poker Hold'em. Here he has all kind of situation you can go in, and if you get to the final table, when to do your agreements and everything. Also two very great books. So I recommend you also to buy those two books. Uh, if you want to play in the internet, this book won't be so valuable. It's called Read Them and Rip Them. So this mainly talks about human tells to say if a human is lying or not. If you're playing like in your neighborhood, like live poker, not online poker, so it's gonna be very valuable information. I used it a lot. Like I play against non-professional players and players that don't have all this knowledge, and I like beat them one after the other, like one time after the other. Even though there are a lot of players, they know I'm the best in the neighborhood. So this is also a very good book. It's one guy that used to work in the FBI, and he became professional poker, and he used to win a lot because he could tell if the tells people are trying to tell you. Like, let's say if somebody bets big and he has a small hand, and probably you're gonna win him, so it's a kind of a bluff, but on him it didn't work because he knows when a person is bluffing or not. Okay, so also very recommended. Uh, now I'm gonna talk to you about the best poker player in the world. His name is Gus Hessens. He has a book, Every Hand Revealed. This is a very valuable book. It's also very interesting reading it. He shows you a full tourney that he won at the end. At the beginning, he was quite he lost half his stack at the beginning, but he at the end he won this tourney, and he shows you how to play in a very aggressive way. He has a very specific way of playing. Uh, most of the hand they didn't get to the flop because he won them before the flop. I recommend you this book very much. So this is the book, and maybe the best book. This book, it's called Phil Gordon Little Green Books. Uh, this book is he has a lot of information. He passed on nearly everything, and everything is very high quality writing, and a lot of very valuable information. If you want to start with a book, I think this is the one that you want to start with. This one, and it has also a gold book and a green book. The other one is called Phil Gordon Gold Book, and this is Phil Gordon Green Book. Those are the best books, I think. If you just want to read one book, so it must be this one. So this is in there. So I'm going to leave you a link for every book I recommended if you want to buy it. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please do a like, please subscribe, and please leave a comment. For any question, you can leave a comment too. Okay, so bye now.